So what's the second one?
Yep. So for the second one would be something like a onboarding. Yeah. So if today, I think a lot of times the organizations, they like to ask us to come down for like a KYC process, try to understand who we are. But going digital, I think that is where we are trying to give an easy way to do what we say a eKYC.
Okay.
Yep.
So like this is the kind of the cases, business cases at our end, or your agent go outside, sit down with the customer, then trying to get all the customer profiles, feedbacks, and selection. Is that right?
Yes, correct. So coming down, just say today, I'm trying to sign up for an account, maybe.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. This screen they show here. Sorry, guys. Okay. So what's this? Explain a little bit about this.
All right. So this is I would say, the process to sign up your customer. You have a form, basically for you to authenticate or verify your customer itself. Here, we can just have a camera function. In this case, for me to verify myself, let me just scan my ID card. This part is not seen. All right.
Oh, so you're trying to scan the Singapore IC card.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So
He's trying to show the OCR integration.
Yep. So the second part, they will ask me to verify myself, shake my head, okay. Very good, all right. Close and blink your eyes, okay. Wow, look up. Okay, so what is happening here, it's not like the technology is playing a fool with me. Basically, they are trying to identify the picture that's here versus the real face, how similar I would say our face is. In this case, the confidence level is like 80.7, which gives you, without reasonable doubt, that the person standing in front of you or signing up is the same person as the document or the ID that is given. Yep. All right, so same thing. Whatever information that we receive can be included inside the form. We're just trying to show you that our form can integrate with a lot of I would say other solutions like your OCR, your facial recognition. We can even do we can even do Google API search. Something.
Google API
Yep.
as long as you know the postal code,
yep.
then bring the API, the pre-populate the address automatically.
Oh, did I key in the wrong field? Sorry, maybe.
Yeah.
068.
Yep.
Let me see, does it? Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry, I keyed on the wrong side. Yeah, basically any kind of open or web service API, we can actually call to make use of the data and pre-populate inside the form itself.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how many pages do you have?
Currently, it's a two-page.
Two-page, okay.
Yeah. And yeah, depending on. Second one is just like this. It's a selection of what I'm trying to take up. So maybe today I'm trying to take up, I would say, a credit card or any kind of additional service together with this application. I can just click here. And now you can see it becomes a three-page. Oops. Yep. Pardon the...
So where's the third page?
Yep. The third page is below, but let me just try to sign off first. All right. So what happens is we can actually generate out, I would say, a document for your backend, depending on whatever current forms or templates that the backend is using to process.
So whatever customer select, e-form can attach pertaining to the first one, attach the different kind of the form additionally, automatically.
Yes, correct. So it's the same thing. Basically, with this, we'll be able to get the, I would say, like an eKYC of the applicant. Together with the service itself. Pardon the screen.
Singapore pretty well, but in Korea, if I need to sign 5 times, some of the banks say, can we just make one sign and then pre-populate the 5 sections together? I don't know whether here is always go through the 5 times, but that's one of the kind of the function that we can reduce a lot of the kind of the journey dramatically. And this is the kind of yellow one is the data pre-populated as well, right?
Yep.
That's good.
Yeah. Actually, I submitted already, so I think the screen froze a little. Basically, so the next part is really to show you what happens at the back again. Yeah, a lot of people are asking me how do we ensure the identity of the person as well as the integrity of the document is not tampered with. Hence, today, together with, I would say, Ensign, we have done up a digital signing also. So after submission, the next part, whatever that has been submitted, we can click for digital signing. Same thing, we'll be using SingPass to actually digitally sign it. If you need a bit more information on that, NetTrust is having a presentation slide after the break. Yeah. All right, so we're just showing you how it actually will look like after it has been digitally signed. Meaning inside the PDF itself, you will have the information on the identity as well as the certificate authority that has signed off your PDF document itself. So this.
So after these procedures, if banks suspect this transaction and then go to the customer and then legally or electronically it's proved certified, is it?
Yeah, definitely. There's no way to tamper with this as long as the cert is there.
Does it provide the OCR and this kind of the things we sell or not?
No, these are actually our partner solutions, but these are by request by the customers itself. As in, you need more technologies to finish up, I would say, the entire journey or the process. Yeah.
So FORCS platform is quite open to everyone. I mean, anyone, like OCR integration or any kind of Google Map or this kind of the data security things as well. So pretty open and flexible. And this is the kind of what, like a PDF/A format.
Yeah, basically it's a PDF with the certificate inside. So if you need the details of who is it being signed, when is it being signed by who, the identity of the signer is actually inside the document itself. Yeah.
So you show us the like an attachment, like once I select a gold credit card, the gold credit card application so automatically attached. Do you have anything so like master section that I can fully utilize once I change the kind of the state?
All right, sure. So Mickey, thanks for asking that. I think a lot of times customers ask me if I have just a number one is like this part, right? Personal particulars form. And I have like 20 different products. If I need to make a change to this personal particulars form, do I have to change all 20 of my forms? So in that case, we actually have what we call like a master and slave template. Basically, if this first page is a master, then the 20 templates that are using this master, as long as you change the master template, it will apply to all the rest of the forms almost immediately. There's really no need for you to update the different forms. There's also no need for you to, it's actually better that way that multiple people can maintain their own page in the form. And every time you need to actually do up an application, these parts that are well maintained or the latest update can come together. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. So then maybe some of the people here from IT. What's the looks like a form itself, but what about they can develop the mobile app, mobile UI, or web UI rather than this kind of form managing form directly. So what would be the biggest difference between the current technology developed by JSP or JavaScript, like things and versus this?
Yeah, so in FORCS, actually we're on the software level, so we're providing you a document that is usable on all your different web and mobile applications, or even your future applications that you have not bought. The difference between UI is very fixed to your current as well as existing applications. Anytime you need to make any change, you probably have to redo it if it's on a different environment, or you're probably purchasing a new system. Yeah.
Okay, good. Anyone from Standard Chartered? I saw a couple guys from Standard Chartered.
No.
Then to say carefully, but couple of years ago when they started our project, they had a couple of hundred forms inside. For this and this and this. But after they developed the e-form, number of forms dramatically reduced at the same time, because they never thought about this kind of automatic or digitalized kind of forms procedures. So no need to see this kind of things. We can merge this kind of form A, form B together, so on and so forth. So not for the number of forms, but also pertaining to the forms, they reduce the number of the lots of the fields, databases as well. That's one of the big benefits that you can take a look into consideration. Okay, good. And wait, what's next?
Yeah, so the last demo that we have, traditionally we go into bank branches or retail outlets, and they probably are still making us fill up some forms, put it that way, any kind of request, or maybe even just drawing money over the counter from a bank. Sometimes there are some certain paperwork for us to do. Hence, we are actually trying to remove the need to even have such paper with face-to-face or with in-branch transactions. Yep. So for this, probably if I have a particular form.
So that one is what?
Left one is the branch, is the teller screen.
Oh, teller screen.
Yeah, right one could be a prepared device, or it could even be the customer's own device itself. Maybe that is like key 288 could be a queue number. Yep. Oh, okay, so if you have a form that's being prepared, we just key in the queue number or the key number, and then what happens is we can have more than one, I would say, user acting on the same form together. In this case, would be this. Basically on the left is the teller screen, on the right is the customer screen. So it could be guided, meaning I just ask the customer a question and I key it for him, because maybe on the laptop, on the keyboard is much faster.
So what if the customer select one of the things, what happens?
So if
Can you click the individual, something like that? What happened to the left side, the red color?
Yeah, so because it's multiple users, right? So if customer is using on a certain field, we will be able to block out the input from the teller side. Same thing if there are more sensitive fields that are meant for the customer only, maybe something like amount or the signature component, it can be totally blocked from just say the first user or the bank staff. So there's no way your internal staff can actually forge or actually I would say sign off this document by the teller side, put it that way. Yeah.
So the outside we have the branch tower e-form demo section.
Yep.
But this is exactly what you're talking about, that people can go outside?
Yeah, so if you want to understand a bit more, we have our booth outside. We have this branch teller e-form shown there. Probably you'll be able to understand a bit more onto how you can actually make use of this in your own premise. Yeah.
That's good. Right after me, and one of the Korean customer will be on the stage. Actually, I really appreciate Mr. Yun to be here. But maybe you know that there are a couple of the mega banks in Korea, Hana Bank and some, Gummin Bank, KB Bank, and so on. They are all digitalized. They don't have any paper at the branch. It's a kind of trend. So once the people, the customer, visit the branch, to whatever, then there's no paper. So there's always either monitor, like a Wacom, that you can go outside and see that. The other side is like, we already have an iPad. We already have a Samsung Pad. So we support both of these. Either directly connect the monitor, connect it to the PC, the tablet PC, or use the tablet through the internet, but we call the metering. But this is the kind of the demo of the metering. So as you can see, the left side, the right side looks like a similar, but it's not the same thing. While the customer preparing or the inputting all the necessary information, tablet can do the other job, or the indicators of some kind of the marking annotation at the same time as well. So this is kind of popular, I'm sure, in Singapore and the other countries. Banks, as a defense that this is a digitalized kind of banking is the trend. Yeah. Okay, good.